Okay, my next question. This is the very first interview that I'm not interviewing the founder. Why is that? Why is the founder not here?
So, Dr. Barry Odhiambo is our co-founder. He's in Kenya currently. He does work out of our Fresno office as well, but he's in Kenya currently. We have some things we're doing there that it's important for him to be there because, I talked to you about earlier, we do have a credit union, but we're also in the process of opening up banking services as well outside of the credit union. And so he's working with the local government to make sure that all the licenses are getting done properly. So it's exciting news for us. We're hoping that in the first quarter we're going to be able to announce that from a PR standpoint. But yeah, he's been around from the get-go. He came to the United States in 2017. Had the door slammed on him probably 1,000 times because nobody understood what microloan was or the platform. And fortunately, the company I work for now, they started, what was it, September of 2018, which, that fall of 2018, they started with $6,000. They didn't even have an app. They were using vouchers to give out loans. And over the last 6 years, we grow steadily the first 3 years, and the last 2.5, 3 years, we've grown very fast. So, but he's doing his due diligence there to make sure that we're ready for the next 5 years.
Okay, so for Kenya and for Africa in general, like my biggest concern is political instability, and like anything surrounding that. Now, can I ask a question? I'll ask anyways. Do you think the founder has to um like negotiate with government in order to pull it through? Is there political risk in this operation?
No, no, I think the biggest thing, look, he's from there, right? If it was just us, a U.S. company, setting up shop in Kenya, it would have taken us 2 to 3 years to get the process done, right? But because he's from there, look, he came to the U.S. looking for capital to support this type of platform because he knew the algorithm. He knew there was plenty of borrowers that weren't being touched or communicated with. And so, he went with his business plan to the government. Fortunately, he knew folks that were in the government already. So, it was a great for him to utilize his relationships. There was no negotiating as far as getting the company started, but the fact that he was a Kenyan and had capital to start this platform was a big, boost in the arm to get us up and running.
Okay, so then I have a follow-up question. Will the government have the power just to seize the whole operation?
Well, I think first of all, I think if you look at the Central Bank of Kenya, it does not regulate the microloan industry. Okay, but it has put some things in place to help the industry, and one of those things that I can share is that if you're a borrower and you borrow money from one of the 400 companies that operate in the space, and you default on that loan, you just can't go to the other 399 companies and get a loan. Okay. You have to pay back the loan before you have access to borrow from anybody else. So remember, 90% of the loans are for business purposes. If they're not paying back the loan, that means their business is going to suffer. So it's very important for them to work with the microloan platform that they're borrowing from. Again, we offer an extensions. I can't speak for other companies, but we do offer 15-day extensions to help them. Um, and there's very, very, our default rate speaks for itself, right? At 2.7, we're well under index the industry level of 6.3, right? So I think we have some things in place to help, but I don't see the government walking away from this. This is helping way too many people that don't have access to capital. If anything, they're going to do everything they can to help the industry.